One thing that came up in my research about food and social movements that I thought was really interesting was the history of food and the French Revolution. Obviously, the French Revolution was caused by a multitude of grievances, but one of the big ones was the price of bread and bread shortages, which actually played a role in the revolutionaries' anger towards the monarchy. It also became a tool for them to recruit other people to their cause. At the time, they had all of these really poor grain harvests. They basically were using up all of the municipal stores of grain to feed people, which then led to food shortages because they used up all of their reserve, and then food became more expensive, which made people cranky, and then tried to pillage grain in what became known as the Flour War. And then several decades later, you have this huge rise in population, no increase in grain production in France though, and bread was about 60 to 80% of the budget for a family. It basically is how much we're all paying in rent nowadays instead of our grocery line item. So any increase in prices is going to piss people off. And King Louis XVI was in charge of ensuring that the food supply was stable. He did not do this. When prices started going up, the revolutionaries actually used the price of bread, price of groceries essentially, to support the revolution and call attention to this lack of bread everywhere and get even the bourgeoisie on their side. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot. So if you're interested in learning more about how exhibits get created and what this story is about food and social movements, follow along.